Hmm. I could give you the 2 million, or I could give you a Aubrey Studio video idea or something like that. What will you take? Dude, I'm going for the for the Aubrey one. Obviously, what you would go for that falling because I can't swear in the first second. I think. Yeah, yeah. The other Lego Batman channel, like Force One Fire 101, I would say. Technically, it's true. They're very similar. This channel was what was his name? Jonathan Denton. Was started by Jonathan Denton on March 1st during 2003. He did not really start with Lego, but with a video called Burger Wars Box, which was made in Go Animate. Before his first Lego video was Lego Star Wars, he was like, yeah, not the oldest. So, yeah, may it did gain some traction. I think it's pretty impressive comparably to me. I really like this. After a few years, it does kind of start getting good. When he grows up, and I think some guys are better than him at the early, or well, he is pretty. It's him writing. So, Arkham Asylum Breakout is at least a sign of growth, I would say. Yeah, I like the voice of Joker and Mr. Freeze because they didn't really change that much during the time. And kind of the joke with Mr. Freeze is, well, Freeze and Joker. It's just overly complicated. Yeah, I just really like these two. So, yeah, he's technically still on YouTube even after it seems like he didn't continue, since he hasn't uploaded anything on his main channel, but he's moved on to a second channel where he does commentary. Well, yeah, I gotta thank Brick from another Brick due to his video. Since I would have probably never figured that out. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about one video since to show what I like about the channel and what the what the how it affected me and my life, my wife, my son, my son's son, and my great great grandson. This is gonna be a pretty big deal for everyone. Oh yeah.
On a beautiful autumn day in stately Wayne Manor, our, I don't really want to call him a hero, but he's our flamboyantly spandex confidant is playing with Alfred's beloved mop to pass the time as Batman recovers from his hangover.
Batman, you have to help me. He thinks I'm a weenie.
Shut up, Robin. I'm trying to cure my hangover with these saline IVs Dr. Oz recommended. It's no use.
I don't know. But this is like I feel like this was really normal in the other one, but they just kind of shit on Robin and all that stuff. It's pretty normal. Both, but it's more or less not because I don't know if. What am I talking about? Yeah, the fucking making him kind of the, the guy that everyone hates. Was kind of that was popular around with this, whereas Batman is jerk most of the time and kind of does the opposite of what he would normally do. That is this version. I see the similarity, but yes, there is somewhat. I would say it's different. That would be a lie. It's very similar, but they do have different that I will kind of get on a little bit later. Like, yeah, there are differences, but yeah, it's a pretty good scene. It sets tone, narrator, and characters. Yeah, what the plot is gonna be about. So let's get on.
For your car insurance while you're on hospice. This is 911. What is your emergency? What? We'll get right on that. What's your location? Move this to the top of the dispatch list. Stat!
This way, quickly, while there's still time.
We've got multiple contusions down the main spinal cord. Will she pull through? Only time will tell.
Okay, I'll be at the hospital. Bye, Robin.
Clear. Clear.
Doctor, we lost her.
Time of death, 5:27 p.m. It's always sad to see the young ones go.
Oh, God. How am I going to tell Alfred?
Where is she? Where's my Swiffer wet jet starter kit? Moppy! No! You're the best girlfriend a butler could ask for.
I'm sorry to break it to you, old chum. Your girlfriend is dead.
Nurses, restrain him. He's gone mad.
After the saddest death in cinematic history, Alfred is pretty depressed. Now, tends his wounds. At a bar, while well, what was it? Yeah. The difference is kind of shown that, Alfred is more of a main character in this series than Forest Fire. I feel like it was mostly Batman, Robin, and all the others. Mostly those two who were the big players. Alfred, at least in this, is kind of seen as more of a player and is more based on the Michael Caine version, because the other one is very much the animated series one with his minifigure. That's the different. That is a big difference. Yeah. After, yeah. What's the other one? Yeah, it just kind of works pretty well here. It's playing. I like the whole stock footage of realistic stuff. I feel like they used that kind of really good effect. It's nice and funny. Funny. What is funny? Instead of just, I hate building as much as the next person. I don't want to. I'm not saying you can't build something nice, but God, does it take forever to make anything good looking. You'll just be kind of angry. Look at it. They just kind of use box-ish builds, but they're more better than me. Well, yeah, and now it kind of leads into to wait, well, yeah. And that he ends up in a bar. Then I say yeah. And then after the bar, once Batman shows up, tell him, I need you back because you can do a really good job. You're the only one who can do it because I can't find someone because I'm lazy and all that stuff. Yeah. So this starts the part of where we get introduced to what was it called? Oh, yeah, yeah. We were getting to uh, f- the fucking fuck the fucking dating stuff. To the fact that that was his love, the love of his life, and so forth, so on. We'll see what happens next, but I already know because I know everything.
So, your profile said you were in the Star Wars films. What was that like? Silent treatment again, I see. Well, if you excuse me, I'm going to go wash up. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have never asked if you wanted to split the bill. Looks like another lonely night for you, Alfred.
Oy vey!
God, what did I do?
I'd like to know what a filthy chutzpah is doing in the women's restroom.
I'm in the women's loo. Wait, so you mean to tell me that wasn't a urinal?
Are you blind?
Well, yes, actually. I lost both of my eyes in the Great American-Canadian-Cuban War of 1936. My eyes are just leftover.
I don't have much to say about the scene, you know. I just like it because I find that maybe funny. Whether, I don't know, steers. You say, I don't know what else it says in Sonic Zombies. Because I don't have that. Similar to that, but I just say it funny. Which just kind of help escalate the plot. Whatever. They drive and so on and so forth. And where was? Let me see. Which leads into the problem. The marriage, which is the main plot. Because, like responsible adults, they're gonna use other people's, what was it called? The money? Like cruise and gear. It's money. To mostly get themselves the honeymoon and wedding, but on fucking things can only be the transaction will only happen if the person does it. This is not what has to finish. That is totally not plot convenient. Tell me. Shut up. That says he himself. Wow. Why did I say that? I really do.
Shut up, Robin. All right, so we need to come up with a plan.
I think I have an idea. Hello, good sirs. I have a proposition to make.
Wait, how did you get my Skype?
We want you four to bamboozle the wedding between Alfred Pennyworth and May Parker.
Wait, why?
I mean, we just got to Bora Bora. We'd have to cancel our flight and reschedule last minute. Can't you guys just take care of it yourselves?
Oh, we can pay for your flight.
So you'd rather pay thousands of dollars in travel expenses and risk being arrested for bamboozlement than just pay for your butler's wedding?
As long as you verbally acknowledge the plot hole, it's not a plot hole. Shut up, cripple.
This they do the whole what was it called? The whole Simpsons bit. If you know what it is, you know where they point out the plot that's already sort of like that, but in the sense that this is a plot hole. Has that happened many times in shows and stuff? I'm not. I have fucking. I can't remember everything. I'm not a computer. You see, I'm not a. Then I fucking act at points. I am like one because I remember. But on with it. It does kind. I will talk more about. I will probably talk about the differences between the two, but Robin is most definitely not one of them. Also being the sort of good guy, the nicer one out of the group. Alfred having more of a plot relevant character, but yeah, why am I sprinkling this room? Yeah, but then I could just get it over now, but yeah. So they're gonna do the smart thing. All people who have tried to kill them to bamboozle a wedding. Very great idea. I don't see any problem. Well, let's see. And great transition. Onwards.
Hey, that's quite a fancy walkie-talkie you got there.
Hey, thanks, man. I got it at Radio Shack.
You know, we used to have those back in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah, I remember that episode.
I killed a man with one.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Who are you exactly? Why, I'm Hanukkah Harry, the best rabbi this side of Jerusalem. Your fiance booked me because us Jews need to stick together, you see.
Oh, well, I guess that's fine.
I also spun her dreidel at the bachelorette party, if you know what I'm saying.
You did what now?
All right, now who's ready for the best Hebrew national celebration since the Sabbath of 1973? Bring out the Isha. We gather here today to join these two boy chicks in kosher matrimony.
Oh my god, what the
What they're referencing is, what was it? The Christmas special that I had with, that he was kind of the main antagonist and all that stuff. As a whole heap of other stuff. But also brings up the point that Forest Fire 101 did work with these guys, which he plays mostly just Santa Claus. He's just kind of a mean guy. Yeah, the original guy was fine. I don't really cared for him. I like it at least whoever was a little bit more, but yeah, there would be the idea that these guys wouldn't really like each other, but both of them kind of started this as young people, teenagers or something like that, and thought this was funny. Just Lego videos with where the guy, where they're mature, mostly, where they swear and do a lot of more questionable things. So like Robot Chicken. It's not exactly, but sort of. Both of them are like stop motion. It has a lot of talent. And then we get to the whole blood and violence. It's one of the big parts of what made this. They use, I guess, clay or whatever it's called. That is what I never really remember, but it's something. At least I don't have to tell you everything. You can search out. Where was I going? Yeah. What the fuck was I going? Fuck. Oh yeah, also, fuck the Forest Fire 101's Christmas specials. they use way too much of those realistic fights. They're pointless. Pointless. I tell you. I just don't like them. If you get you don't get the yeah. What was I going? Yeah. The one really that interesting. The fact that what would I say? That interesting. I really don't care about them. I came here from the fucking stop motion. This is me to 10 talking about the other channel. Force 101. The fact that I don't really care about the live action. Still impressed, but I don't care. I came here for funny. Like with people getting hurt, not real people. It was just so jarring for the young me. I just skipped it most of the time because I didn't care for real stuff. And I probably will still do it.
Yes, do we part, as long as you stay in the kitchen.
And I vow to stay in the kitchen.
All right, good enough for me.
The heroes are setting up a defensive perimeter around the altar. I'll try to break through, but we don't have much time. Batman?
Batman?
Meanwhile, in the chapel.
Oh, God.
Does anyone object to this marriage? If so, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I object.
Moppy?
Oh, Papa Elfie.
I thought you were dead.
As did I. However, I survived the dreadful encounter with my assailant over there.
Sorry.
With back alley modern medicine's greatest achievement, duct tape. I'm still recovering, however.
I will tend to your wounds if they take a millennial to heal.
You know, as a man of the Torah, I can see when a lovely woman like yourself should not go unsullied.
That's the sweetest thing I have ever heard.
Wanna go get some latkes?
I want some of your latkes.
Yeah.
Man, I love happy endings. So today we've seen it all. A broom being killed, a man going on dates with him. And what did we learn? I don't know. I never learned. Probably takes time and stuff. Where was I going with this? Even though it was. Yeah, I should probably talk about the differences between Opry Studios version. I would say he's more lazy, at least comparatively. He's more egotistic. Well, he thinks he's better than everyone. He is kind of a dick. He very much doesn't like Robin, who's feels like he's kind of just like both are the same. Both versions, as I have kind of said, treat him really poorly. He's like the Meg Griffin in this sort of, but he does kind of do stuff. Yeah, he did do stuff. Yeah, so but the difference do also come to Alfred being more of a main player in this, and yeah. And then there was this ending is just so beautiful, so moving. I almost had to go to the hospital because my heart just grew in size. That doesn't make really sense for seasons, but I guess it is. Valentine's Day, I guess, when this is coming out, sort of. Or it was February. Yes, it fits in. I was getting to the point. It is different, but it is the same. They're They're not really anything special about it. It's just kind of making fun of. It's just a channel about having fun. Does stop motion, which is a talent. That's their own story. They don't really copy each other and seem mostly friendly. So I don't know if they're fucking enemies in real life later, or if they just kind of talk like normal people time to time, like friends, or they just work together. But what we've learned today is real life violence boring, but plastic toys, that is okay with violence. That's my message. Stay out of school and write a book about it because you can make a lot of money. Don't do it. This is a joke, I think. I would say it, but I save you. Then you write a book. How about that?